What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Ultra Viper, Nadawa, Erdy, Dr. Aardvark MD, Whiplaster, Platinum Sark, Bozo, Mr. Tweeter, Queer Supervillain, Chaos, and this Vogel for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com. So just a link in the description.
Yeah.
And today, I'm gonna do... it's been a while since I've done like a barrage railgun, and someone had suggested that I do something with it, and
Okay.
I was like, okay, twist my arm.
Yeah. You and Railgun? You never.
We did a little bit of railgun for Christmas, but it was powered purely on Christmas miracles, so it wasn't actually a realistically viable build. So
Yeah. Also, they have a boost.
Yeah, and 5 levels.
That too.
Just ready to go. Let's see. In case you missed the last couple of videos, James is still internetless, so he jank recording off of his phone. So if he sounds a little different, that's why.
I don't want to talk about it.
Which is
My
why
spirit is broken.
that's why I was like, I'm just gonna briefly mention it, and then we're gonna move on. Let's see. Well, I need volley. I need focus fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that stonks.
Oh.
And I'm only going to get 1 wild mod from that stonks if I see it.
And which is
Ricochet. 4 ricochets with a... and then I would get Fusillade just to make sure, because ricochets don't work unless the bullet would otherwise be destroyed. But if I make all of my individual shots relatively weak, then they should ricochet more. It's something I want to play with, see what happens. I don't know if I want to get ricochet this second, so I won't.
I was just about to eat a Ritz cracker, and then I realized that this microphone is about 1 inch from my mouth.
I would suggest not doing that, if possible.
I'll put that away now.
Bravado's scary, but I'll do it.
Oh, man. I hear that a wise man once said, always bravado.
It's true. Every day I consider he's less and less wise.
Also, those guys are being bullies, and now
Yeah.
they're dead.
Yeah, and I didn't get most of their XP.
Lesson about bullies. What?
Go on. I want to hear this lesson because I'm not sure if I inherently know where you're going with this.
I don't know. Don't be bully or you'll get sucked into a black hole. There you go. 5 grandeurs.
4 grandeurs, but
4 grandeurs.
these are both ultra rares, but they're not the ultra rare I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Passing up on 4 grandeurs though, and that took some self-discipline.
I'm impressed.
The worst part is I'm gonna be sitting on this stonks for the rest of my life because it's just not gonna show up, and I'm just gonna be like, oh man.
Oh, man. Swiper, no swiping.
All right, triple tap. Now I have all the prereqs that I need.
Yep.
I'll just grab
A lot of
Warpath.
good options there.
Warpath is.
No, a fragment.
How'd that go again? Meta charge.
I'm a fragment. Run, Jan.
There we go.
Metabots, roll battle.
Oh jeez.
To this day, I don't remember like anything about that show except that anytime the 2 people were going to battle, the announcer guy would just pop out of absolutely nowhere to do the announcing, and like he'd come out of like sewer grates and trash cans and telephone booths.
It was like the police chief in Inspector Gadget. He just come out of nowhere, and then all his thing. Oh god, we're taking honor bound. We're gonna have a lot of ricochets if they come up. Some would argue too many ricochets. but we're here to try things today. But yeah, the Inspector Gadget Chief, all of his missions were set to self-destruct.
Yeah.
And that never really panned out well for him.
No, usually it went poorly for the chief specifically.
Yeah, because you'd always be where Inspector Gadget threw him. Really, it's inconsiderate of Inspector Gadget, but I mean, when something's self-destructing, you got to deal with it.
That's true. Also, to be fair, I mean, Inspector Gadget was kind of a bumbler, so
you kind
of have to expect it.
He was an inspector, and he had lots of gadgets.
Yes, he was.
And he totally never got any help from his niece or his dog.
Huh.
He did it all on his own.
Yeah.
That's why he
totally. Penny totally didn't do all the work.
Correct. It was all him and his fancy gadgets.
Uh-huh.
That's why Dr. Claw was always yelling about Gadget, not Penny and Brain.
Well, you know. When you got someone like Dr. Claw, it's not exactly like he's not Dr. Big Brain.
Well, I mean, he's a doctor. Come on.
Well. That reminds me. I've still really got to get you to watch The Bad Guys.
They sound bad.
Relatively recent animated movie.
I am familiar with what it is. I've never seen it, but I'm familiar with what it is.
You, in particular, need to see it because, my God, the inspiration behind it is very clearly, obviously, heavily inspired by the Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Lee's gonna enjoy this.
I know two things about the movie. One is that, and the other one is that my nephew really likes it.
Oh, good job, nephew.
We'll go for a skirmish. Getting 6 double taps would be very good for this build, but
that's not what you're doing today?
I'm holding out for a hero.
All right, fairy godmother.
Let's see.
6 propulsive munitions. That doesn't work that way.
That is not a recursive wild mod.
I know, but it'd be funny.
Right.
In fact, if you got 6 propulsive munitions, wouldn't that just put your gun right back to where you started? Also boost.
Yes and no. Where I would shoot would theoretically go back to where I started, but it also gives you like other benefits. So I'd gain a lot of benefits at no downside at that point, I suppose.
Oh wow! So
yeah, like I said, good stuff, but not stuff that I'm looking for.
Just get the hull strength or use a reroll.
That is the question. I'm gonna be spicy. Getting the terminate right now is actually not bad at all.
Yeah,
because
that's good.
we're fighting a big boss man. We're fighting the big boss man.
Oh man, big boss. Isn't that Cassiopeia?
It was more of a wrestling thing, really.
Oh. What about like Metal Gear?
Well, that was just the big boss.
Gear. Oh, not Big Boss Man?
Yeah. He was the big boss and he was a man, but he wasn't the big boss man.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting
down. I was going to say, I don't know if it's hard to follow, because it probably is.
Man, Railgun Barrage is so good.
It's not bad.
It's a boost.
We're fairly boosty today. Oh, we just got another one?
It's another boost.
Oh, we grabbed the snipe. I was almost debating not taking snipe because to get Ricochet to work well, the bullets can't or have to be destroyed. And if the bullets are too strong, then theoretically it can't happen. Kill. So I was thinking about trying to make the bullets weaker to be stronger, but I don't think.
What about Splinter?
That just makes them slower. It doesn't necessarily make them.
Yeah, but can the splinters themselves ricochet?
Because
the splinters are weaker.
Don't know.
Oh, look at all that double.
Ah! It's gonna show me every ultra rare mod except for the one I'm actively looking for.
Yeah, but you can do it.
I'm gonna get the homing strike. Deadly Wake is really good because that gets me towards blink and also warp strike and all that fun stuff. But I like
homing strike is very good.
I like extra bullets. It's like there's not a ton of extra bullets, but it's extra.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. I could go blast radius, concentrated blast, rupture, but
all that's gonna do is make it stronger. You don't need it.
I'll grab some safety regen. We're never gonna see the Ricochet because I'm going for it. It's.
Of course you will.
That's just written in the Nova Drift statute.
Nova Drift has a statue?
Yes.
Oh. Cool. Oh man, 6 Dying Star. Not Dying Star. Solar Heart.
Solar Heart.
Good lord, 6 Dying Star. That wouldn't be so good.
I mean, 6 Solar Heart wouldn't be either, if we're being fair.
True.
Okay. Just kill all this riffraff. Well, payload does make it stronger as well, which is another one I was just like, but I don't know if I want it. Like, but realistically, it's just better.
It is just better.
Oh jeez, oh man, oh.
Careful.
Okay, whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa.
Oh, you're in a little scary wee-woo territory here. Oh, very wee-woo! Very wee-woo! Very wee-woo! Kill them and stop firing so your regen can kick in. Holy shit! I'm not gonna lie, your life flashed before my eyes.
So, how you feeling over there?
I think you should take adaptive armor for no particular reason.
But Death Blossom.
Yeah, if your shield pops, you're dead.
That's not true.
Oh. Jesus, only you could have survived that, Lee. You're good at this game.
I think a lot of people could have survived it.
You didn't see what I saw.
I ain't that good.
There was a whole lot of murder in your way, and you dodged just enough of it. You were living at no health in a laser beam, and you survived, and I don't know how.
Twilight and a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind.
Yeah.
There's dynamite in a laser beam. I don't know why I said Twilight and a laser beam. It sounded right in my head.
I don't know.
There's the double taps tempting me once more, but I can't do it.
Rampage.
No, you know what? I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe in channeling.
Channeling good. Channeling real good. Channeling safety. Safety good. Good lord, I had a mild heart attack. I was like, oh no, Lee's gonna have to restart the video. No one's gonna see any of this.
James having Nova Drift PTSD.
No. Of a drift.
PTSD, yeah, that's what I said. I don't want any of that.
Oh, no, that's yeah, none of that's really all that exciting.
I'm pushing my luck. You know, guidance would lower my damage to get more guidance. But I don't want to lower my damage until I have...
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, I'm just going to take the blast radius.
Well, that brings up the damage.
Not necessarily. It just converts some damage to blast. If I get concentrated blast, it will up my damage a little bit. But I gotta make sure that the run doesn't end before I can get the opportunity
I was about to say,
what I'm looking for.
The run's gotta end eventually.
Make sure the run doesn't end before, you know, I either find what I want to find or, you know, I get far enough where it's, you know, acceptable. Core shielding. I don't do any self-damage, but all that armor and stuff.
That's not to say that you don't take, like, one solar heart at some point.
Well, even one solar heart in this current build would probably be too much because I will guaranteed have at least 6 other wild mods. So yeah. I gotta be careful. Oh. I heard a noise. That wasn't the thing. The double taps would be good, but I can't.
Nope.
I can't game.
Go do it. I heard that pickup, but I didn't see it say anything.
I think it was just a meta charge or something. See, I also should be working on getting my warp strike at some point. Just pew 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 pew. Okay, we got Punchy. I'm okay with Punchy. Oh, there went my shield.
Yep.
And there went Punchy. And there went his friends. And there went all these mines. Yeah, I'll get the concentrated blast. Mainly because I know that Ricochet is never happening.
It could though.
It could. So I'm gonna leave myself the opportunity for it to show up. But if I don't expect it to happen, then I can't be disappointed when it doesn't. Is what I tell myself. Does that actually pan out? We'll see.
Chaotic ambition.
You reduce velocity, so that's another damage reduction. So there's that. YOLO! Show me Mind Specialist again.
Mind Specialist.
It's fancy, but final reroll. It was worth a shot. I'll take the Rupture. Okay, so we're out of rerolls. Now we're just kind of on a hope and a prayer. Ow.
Careful.
I'm always careful, James. I've never been in any danger on this run. You've never once worried for my well-being.
You lie.
Oh, goodbye. Will that be enough? It was. That's the third
Mine
mine
specialist.
specialist. The game is like, do it.
I mean, to be fair, rail mines wouldn't stop what you're doing in any way.
If it wouldn't, but it would be like I'd have to get that, and then I'd have to actually get mines, and then I'd have to get loaded mines. It's a lot of levels of stuff. But fine.
I was looking at those going, what else are you gonna take?
Incendiary strike.
I mean, I'd love to take Incendiary Strike, but you're always just like, it's so... And you're not wrong. It's one of those weird... It's in a weird position where on any weapon that doesn't do enough damage
Oh, far right, wait, 100.
to warrant it, it hits... It doesn't stat, so there's no point in hitting with a weapon that hits a million times. But any weapon that's strong enough to be able to, like, you know, big, slow, singular shot stuff is just killing their targets anyway and doesn't need it.
It's good for boss fights, and it's good for later waves if you have, like, a big railgun situation. And that's when I typically like it, is when you have just a big hit weapon. It's pretty good for those. Okay. This fight's gonna take a minute. I'm glad we picked up Terminate when we did.
Yeah, because otherwise this fight would be even longer than it needs to be.
Bonk.
Yunk, yunk.
Alright, come on, Terminate. Get him. There you go. Oh,
Don't need it.
take the mines.
Yeah.
But I'm. It's just. It's like, it's a good option. You should take it.
Nah.
We've already showed you a bunch of ultra rare mods and you didn't want any, so we just assume you don't want any. Sometimes I feel like Ricochet is like an ultra rare mod. See it less than all the other ultra rare mods. Oh, we're boosted.
We are indeed boosting.
Well, loaded mines are now online. Still need to get Warp Strike and all that fun stuff going. Well, that should give us at least some measure of area clear. You lived long enough to get your shot off. Unacceptable.
Yeah, but it's fine. You're fine.
Well, goodbye, friends. It's been real. Okay. guess I just get elegant construction, because why not?
I mean, yeah, you got mines now. You just slowly trudging your way through.
Yeah. It's amazing how, like, I just haven't found anything that I want to get towards Blink and or Warp Strike as well. Like, specifically, I think I'm looking for Deadly Wake. I've not seen it in a while.
No. You don't want to be here. And you're in that territory if your levels are coming slower and slower.
Yeah.
And your reroll situation is not great.
Not amazing. Somewhere off screen there was a snake because it shot things. But I don't think it ever made it onto the screen.
You're taking the enhanced vision.
I could have had a lot of it too.
Yeah.
6 hypermetabolism. Just the immediate uh-oh territory. Also Deadly Wake. So, I want to see how slow. Another reason why I want to see getting all of these ricochets. I want to see how slow I shoot in this situation. Because ricochets each lower my number of projectiles by 15%. So, how many projectiles would I be shooting with my barrage when I have ricochet?
You have a lot of projectiles.
Like, strictly speaking, it's not a good idea, but I need to know.
You do need to know.
Knowing is half the battle.
Inquiring minds will want to know.
Drop the shield. Oh, well, there's the blink. We're one step away from warping the strike. Oh, we're boosting. Angry laser beams.
They're always angry. Laser beams are no fun in this.
I want a laser beam. I want to be scary.
Soon. I mean, say soon, but you know, soon TM.
Yeah.
Like, Chimeric's hard at work, but weapon mutations will happen eventually. There's a laser in there somewhere.
Okay. There you go. Man, warp cycle. Really
do a lot of work.
Okay, let's see if I can't find it here. It's not there.
Nope.
It's not there.
No, but Last Stand has magnetism.
It does, but I'm gonna believe. Oh, why did I believe? Because I'm gonna believe. Dang it. I'll get efficiency, so I can stop shooting and recover better.
Yeah, whenever something hits the fan, you can just sit back, relax, you know, cool.
Shoot some b-ball, etc., etc.
Yeah, that one.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna chip away at you. There we go. Oh, it's a boost.
It is indeed a boost.
Getting a lot of boost today. This is a very boost forward day.
Yeah. You're boosting like there's no Tamoostin. What?
I agree, because I don't think there is a Tamoostin, because I think you made it up.
Tamoostin, I have a problem.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Don't be there.
Fine. Everything's fine. Was never worried. With the grand doors.
There's also Warp Strike.
I know there's a Warp Strike, but they keep showing me ultra rare mods, and it's not the one that I'm looking for. But I would have so many levels from that.
That's true, you would.
I'd be so chonky.
You would be very chunk.
I feel like getting Essence Sap with something like this would probably not be terrible, now that I have the Warp Strike and everything gets hit at all times.
Yeah, it's not bad. Once again, math. I never know if Essence Sap is better or worse than just regen.
It depends on how often you hit things. And when you have Warp Strike, you tend to hit things a lot because your bullets exist in all realities.
Yeah.
So if you had to give me your estimate of likelihood that I find Ricochet, what would it be?
97%.
Really? That high?
Yeah. Yeah, you got this. You're gonna find it when you least expect it.
Well, I already don't expect it.
No, but you don't expect it, but you don't least expect it.
No, I expect it. It's the only way I know how to expect things. Well, there's the Essence Sap.
That's true.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I mean, you don't need anything else there. You got no rerolls, so what else are you gonna do?
Complain about the lack of Ricochet. The problem with Ricochet is that it is a build-defining ability, and it's super rare. All the other stuff is like, if you find it great, if not, whatever. That's like, I want to do a Ricochet build, but chances are you'll never find it. It's like, I could have gone like research and all that stuff, but that's just a whole other can of worms to try to get there.
Oh man, you getting worms in space?
Space worms. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm glad we both came to the same conclusion.
God damn it.
Look, sometimes that joke works out, and sometimes it just doesn't.
It just doesn't.
We're over 1 million. Dang it.
I mean, kinetic boost isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's fine.
You could just, yeah, it's either kinetic boost or you save up for a reroll.
Yeah, this is fine. Oh, this is wave 180. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it is. It's pretending to be 200.
thankfully, with Warp Strike, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, we got a little bit of action on that comet. There we go. A not very nice 180.
As I don't, my brain goes weird ways sometimes. It's not really a speaking of which. My brain associated with it somehow.
Sure, go on.
Speaking of action.
Speaking of action.
As of this video comes out, you know what tomorrow is?
Sunday.
Well, yeah, but what about it? Pacific Sunday.
Oh, yeah. The game's done quick.
Yeah, it's Go Fast Sunday. The awesome Go Fast Sunday thing.
You say Sunday, but it goes for a whole week. It's not just the Sunday.
Well, yeah, but it starts on Sunday.
Yeah.
And that goes for a week.
I enjoy watching both the winter and the summer variants every year.
Does that mean that we're gonna have to do some speed running sometime this week in our streams?
Maybe. I know Primer Dimer set up a speedrun thing for Nova Drift on speedrun.com. I tried to set one up eons ago, and they wouldn't let me because the game technically was still in early access. But they let him. It's like, I'm not mad about it as long as somebody got it.
Yeah, perfect.
So right now he owns the record because he's the only one that submitted a time since the site has become a thing.
Well, now you can do a thing. I mean, that said, speedrun.com's also currently been in nerd news for kind of being a little bit of jerks lately.
I could see it, but why?
They had a whole statement come out where they basically were just like,
oh, no, I can't. I was about to take the transmog, and then I thought of the ramifications, and I was like, oh, that's awful, actually. It's such a YOLO.
Well, it could work. If it doesn't work, you'll have to regain a reroll before you're allowed to move.
I mean, your next 3 upgrades contain only wild recursive mods, so I'll be locked in at that point. And then... Yeah,
I just meant that if you don't get it there, you're just stuck not actually gaining levels until you get rerolls.
Yeah, so I don't think it's worth doing.
Well, there's 6 sets of recursive wild mods.
Are you telling me to do it?
It's the spicy play. It's basically it'll give you what you're looking for, or it'll kind of put a curb stomp on your.
All right, I'll leave it
on your future upgrades.
I'll leave
I think that it's
it up
still
to fate.
Okay.
Here we go. Fate is a cruel mistress.
Oh, Fate's a really cruel mistress, because none of those are really the ones you want either.
I'm waiting for a reroll.
Nah, you gotta wait for rerolls. But yeah, they basically said that they're more or less that they're only gonna curate runs that have a chance at being records.
Oh, but
well,
I'll never have a chance to reroll.
Never have a chance to do nothing. Jeez.
Oh, dang. Well,
well, to be fair, at least you gave it a shot. Yep.
So, yeah, this is typically what happens when I try to do something where it's like, I definitely want Ricochet, and then it never happens. That's just how it goes. But it was still the barragey, railgunny thing that I've done a little while.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
This is... got him!
Perfect.
See, look. And everybody was got, and it was great.
Yeah.
Well, alright. So I guess that's what happened. Barrage railgun, warp strike with loaded mines, in and itself, pretty good. Who knows what it could have been with 6
with all the ricochets?
Probably measurably worse, but I won't know for sure until I try it one day, so...
It's true.
So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.